What's going on, guys? I'm With the Moose.
And I'm ATB MUT.
And we're back with another episode of our MUT 16 rating guesses.
Today we're going to be breaking down the AFC West champion Denver Broncos.
With the 23rd pick in the 2015 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos selected Shane Ray. They actually traded up to get him as well, and a lot of people see him as a possible replacement for DeMarcus Ware down the road when Ware eventually does retire. Obviously, he's 33 years old now, and Shane Ray should be a very good player. Even in his rookie year, he led the SEC in sacks and was co-defensive player of the year in the FCC. One of the best talents in the draft, that's for sure, at least talking about pass rushing, that is, and definitely will be very, very good on the Broncos this upcoming season and certainly in the future. We're probably going to project him at a low, a mid-70s, maybe a 75 overall card for Shane Ray to start off MUT 16. At number 5 on our countdown is one of the best pass rushers in Dallas Cowboys history, and obviously now making his mark on the Denver Broncos is DeMarcus Ware. We're projecting him at an 85 overall, just on the cusp of re-becoming that elite status that he absolutely deserved when he was on the Cowboys. And he had a down year for the Cowboys the year before last, and then signed with the Broncos after the Cowboys cut him. He actually had 10 sacks this past season, kind of regained his form, and is definitely going to be a force this upcoming season. He's got to stay healthy, of course, but if he does that, he's easily one of the best pass rushers in the league, and he easily could become an elite within MUT 16 very, very quickly. If not start off with an elite, it's very possible as well, but we're going to project him in an 85 overall. I think that's pretty reasonable for DeMarcus Ware to start off MUT 16.
Coming in at number 4 on our Denver Broncos in MUT 16 countdown is cornerback Aqib Talib. In his first season in Denver, Talib recorded a career-high 58 tackles, had 18 pass deflections, 4 interceptions. He forced a fumble and returned 2 interceptions for touchdowns. Needless to say, it was a very successful season for Talib. Now, his card in MUT 16 is going to be an absolute monster. Talib is a big corner that you can put on the outside, and he's absolutely going to lock up receivers with his 6'1" frame. Now, I used his 96 overall flashback for about a month in MUT 15, and I absolutely loved him. Because of his fantastic 2014 season, we are projecting that Talib starts out MUT 16 with an 87 overall base elite. Going to be a fantastic corner that you can use early on in MUT 16.
At number 3 on our countdown is Peyton Manning, the QB for the Denver Broncos. Some of you may be surprised by this, but Peyton had a little bit of a down year. Obviously, still had a fantastic season with 39 touchdown passes and only 15 interceptions. But the season after you throw 55 TDs, it's kind of hard to show up and make some plays like you did the season before. So it was kind of a question whether or not Peyton would return for the upcoming season. He will be doing so, and who knows how long he'll be able to stay in the NFL, and who knows how long he'll be able to stay healthy as well. Of course, there was a few years back where everyone thought his career was over, and he still resurrected it, and obviously put his name in the record books with that 55 TD year. So Peyton Manning, we're projecting in an 88 overall. Still should be very, very good within MUT 16, but a little bit downgraded. He should have, a couple quarterbacks better than him, notably Aaron Rodgers, that's for sure. So Peyton Manning, still going to be an 88 overall, still going to be an elite, and still going to be one of the best quarterbacks in MUT 16.
Coming in at number 2 on our Denver Broncos in MUT 16 countdown is wide receiver Demaryius Thomas. Just to warn you, I'm about to go on a bit of a rant here. First off, it is a crime that Demaryius does not have a better card than the 92 overall Team of the Week hero from Week 5. Week 5. Yeah, I know he got that 94 overall Madden season card. That's all well and good. But come on, Mutt. This dude deserves a great card. He averaged over 100 receiving yards a game. He had 111 receptions. He had over 1,600 yards and 11 receiving touchdowns. He led my fantasy team to the championship this year. Okay, well, maybe Mutt doesn't care about my fantasy team, but they can't keep giving Demaryius Thomas the shaft. You know what? Looking forward to MUT 16, given the depth at the wide receiver position for next year, and with the great year that Demaryius had, we're going to put Demaryius at an 88 overall. You know what? An 88 overall to match his uniform number 88.
At number 1 on our countdown of top 5 Denver Broncos in MUT 16 is Von Miller, the outside linebacker for the Broncos, of course. He had 14 sacks in the 2014 season and should easily do that again this upcoming year. We're projecting him at a 90 overall in MUT 16, and he should be a dominant force on the field for any MUT team, especially at the beginning of the game. He's always been a fantastic player in just 4 years in the NFL and has gotten a ton of sacks every single season. 14 sacks this past year was his second highest on his career, and I'm sure he's going to be able to do something very, very similar this upcoming season, and he should be a dominant force, like I said, on the field in MUT 16. That'll do it for our Denver Broncos top 5 in MUT 16. Let us know who you would have put in your top 5 and what their overalls would be as well. Also, check out the other episodes that we made. We've done 3 teams before the Denver Broncos, and we're going to have many more teams after them as well. The Cleveland Browns are up next. We should have that episode out tomorrow or the next day, somewhere around there, so definitely check it out as well. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.